Alright, hey guys, Conky here. I got an idea to, after watching Zany's video last night at about 5 in the morning, I got an idea to do a question and answer video, so I asked my Twitter followers to give me some questions, which I'll put there. And yeah, so let's get started. Alright, so first question's from Rousey. When did you start playing Xbox? It was actually a couple of years ago. I always had a PS2, and my dad never let me get like a PS3. I don't know why I wanted a PS3, but all my mates got Xboxes, and I got it to play Halo 3 a few years ago. Yeah, so I guess I've had it almost 3 years now, and yeah, Halo was the first game I played. Next question from Drakey. How big is your cock, and would it fit in Rod's asshole? It probably would fit in Rod's asshole, but that's not saying I'm small, if you know what I'm saying. Alright, Tricut. Oh no. My question to you is, have you ever thought about having sexual intercourse with a close family member? If so, who? Now, I know what you're all thinking. No, it was definitely my dad. Alright, next question's from Zany. What made you start doing YouTube? I actually started doing YouTube before I started playing COD. It was a few years ago, well, actually about 4 or 5 years ago when I was a bit younger. Made a couple of Windows Movie Maker videos. I remember my first video on this channel is a video of me parodying grindcore, like, you know, the real like music, and it was fucking, yeah, so I made that a few years ago, and that was funny, and kind of took off from there. Then I started doing Guitar Hero, and yeah, then eventually I bought a PVR when I started getting, you know, better than not shit at COD, and I was gone from there. Next question from Mark. Favorite food to make at work? That's a pretty hard one, actually. I really enjoy, like, I don't get to often do much of like the real main meal cooking and stuff, but I really do enjoy like cooking varieties of like you know, because the main steak we do at our work is obviously just on fillet, and but I really like, you know, practicing with my method to how to get from like, you know, medium rare or blue, or like rare to blue, all the way to meat, like well done, and it's like really difficult to do, to learn that kind of stuff. That's always interesting. But my favorite meal to make would probably be our tasting plate. It's pretty good. Alright, next question from Shoddy. What made you play so much Guitar Hero, and how, like, what made you get so good at it? Well, I remember playing it at, like, we had, at school, we had some, like, where we all stayed overnight, and one of my mates, he brought Guitar Hero to play, and I got really into it, and I was, like, really enjoying it, because, you know, I was like one of the only kids that could play it not on medium, not on easy, sorry, I was playing on medium or some shit, and I actually really enjoyed it. I ended up getting it for Christmas later on that year, and I no-lifed the absolute shit out of it for about a year straight. Yeah, I've been through a lot of pain, friggin' like broken guitars, spent so much money on that fucking game, and yeah, I ended up getting really good at it. I actually went on in a couple of competitions, and one competition sent me over to the Gold Coast for like the nationals, and I came 5th for that one. But overall now ranked, even though I haven't played in a while, I've probably ranked about 3rd in Australia. Question from Shnama. Would you consider having a llama as a pet, and what name would it be? I have no idea. A llama would be an amazing pet, but it would probably shit everywhere. My cat's already enough to deal with. But if it's named, I'd probably call it Reggie. Next question from Ben Andrews 50 or Ben 10. How do you handcuff a one-armed man? To a tree, I guess. I got another question from Rousey next. How many triples do you have? When was the first one? And what gun, game, and map? It was COD. My first triple ever was on COD 4 on Showdown, but not in the normal hallway. It was Hardcore Headquarters with the M40, Greg. And yeah, it's just a random-ass triple through like one of the side hallway things, I think. So yeah, that was pretty sick, but I screamed like a little bitch, and ever since on COD 4, I've hit too many triples to count on, I don't know, and all the other games really, I've only hit a couple because, you know, mainly all I play is COD 4, so. Next question from Rod. Fave movies, fave players to watch, what COD did you start on, and what Tajas are you looking forward to? Well, my favourite movies, I really like comedy. One of my favourite movies of the recent is Project X. Also, I like, you know, Ted and all that kind of shit, so just any real new comedy that's, you know, rather common and got really stupid, crude humour in it, that's all me. My favourite players to watch on YouTube definitely would have been Reaps back in the day. I really enjoyed Zerka also, when he used to do his kill cams. Who else? Who else? Who else? A lot of the members of Raw. Blitz is one of my big inspirations. Even just like, my close mates like Chai and Crumpy and, you too, Alex. Fucking just watching your guys' clips absolutely astonishes me. The Australian community is amazing. I started on COD 4, Hardcore Headquarters, about 6 months after I got my Xbox. I could only play, Hardcore Headquarters with the M40. No, not M40, sorry, M4. I was so shit, I couldn't snipe at all. And Taj, I'm looking forward to. I'm really, really looking forward to yours, Alex, and also Crumpy's Taj Exile. Yeah, they should be fucking sick. And also, I'm really looking forward to releasing mine in like a month's time, so that'd be sick too. Next question is from Dan, my editor, Core. Also one of my really close mates now. Yeah. His question is, who was your original inspiration for YouTube, like all the way back? I guess for COD, it would have been what's it called? Zerka. Watching his Kill Cam Modern Warfare 2 Kill Cam series since episode 1. And also Fakey, I guess. These are my inspirations for the way when I started YouTube, by the way, not as much now. They were my original inspirations, but because obviously I started COD a long time ago, back when trick shotting was all big. I was never really a feeder. I tried to... LOL feeder, hybrids now. I tried to get into trick shotting when it first started, and I was actually pretty good at it back in the day. I can't do it for shit now. But I used to actually record my TV for the kill cams with the iPhone, and that's how I kind of got into it. So, but yeah, until I got my PVR. But yeah, that's about it from there. Zaz asks me, what is your favourite TV show and movie? My favourite TV show, I really like Game of Thrones. Also, I just like any stupid old cartoon. Like, I love Futurama, old Simpsons, South Park. And also Californication. That's fucking sick. And yeah, I've already answered movies, so yeah. Shotty's got another question. What's your favourite sex position? It's kind of awkward because I look like I'm 12, but leg glider. Look it up. Alright. Next question from Crumpy. Before coming on Xbox to feed every day, how does a person like yourself prepare his body to be ready? Well, I don't know about you guys, but can't game without my gamma, of course. I like to take 2 scoops, the PTF, Tropical Punch. Grizz tells me to, really helps my performance in gaming. Really prepares my body to be ready, absolute peak. Ask anyone, it's science. So, yeah, get my shaker, just shake every day, and then fucking feeding all day. Ugh. But seriously. Alright, next question from West Coast Eagles Forever again. How tall are you? I used to be the shortest kid in my year, but I'm about, I think I'm 5'8" or 5'9" now. I'm not like a midget, but I'm, average-ish height, I guess. Entice, Harry or whatever, he's got a question for me saying, how old were you when you started gaming, and how did you end up getting an Xbox 360, then moving into the YouTube scene? Well, similar question to before, but when I started gaming, I was very, very young. I remember when I went to Bali when I was 7, I got, what did I get? I got PS1 back in, we got it, G3 because it's cheaper or whatever. And the first game I played was Tekken, but my mum took it off me because it was too inappropriate or whatever. But that was the first game I can significantly remember playing. And then, as I said, got an Xbox 360 to play with all my friends. And I don't know, I noticed that I wasn't shit at games, and I really, really like playing fucking any game. And just that's what I'm trying to do with my channel now. Like, I'll play anything, I'll play fucking anything, and just as long as it's entertaining. Alright, next question from Hipstergrams, which is Ruben. How long's your schlong? Put that in and I'll love you forever, Conky. It pleases the ladies, if you know what I'm saying. God, that was fucking gay. Alright. Mark CFC, funny school moments. Alright, I'm trying to, one time we were, my mate actually missed out on going on an excursion or something, and he ended up coming back to our class to play lacrosse with us for PE, and one of the really big tough footy players of the game. He's lobbed a lacrosse ball all the way across the field, and he's my mate Marcus, who wasn't even meant to be in this class. He's just stood there and it's hit him straight in the cock, and he was down and out for ages. Another school moment would probably be in year 8. I was what's called me and this one of my mates from school, from high school. His name is Mitch Conky as well. Like really similar to me. Like he was basically like we were both the same person pretty much, except he skated and I surfed, and we both like looked the exact same. And I remember once like it was in the middle of our class, and we ended up like the teacher went out of the room, and for some reason like everyone told us to wrestle. And we ended up wrestling in the middle of the classroom on the floor and like beating the absolute shit out of each other. And then the teacher came in and sent us both to the principal, and we had to explain what we were doing, and that was awkward as fuck. But yeah, that was pretty stupid. I can't really remember anyone else anymore, but I'll try to think of it for next time. Another question from Mark as well. If you saw Chai in the street, what would you do? I'd hide my cats, call him Asian, and then probably give him a hug for being a cutie. Alright, probably a very interesting question from Moisa. It's really not one that I would like to go into too much, but it's what drugs have you done and which ones do you think's the best? I don't know, I can't condone drugs. I won't say I've never done them or anything like that, but I don't know. Everyone's got their own opinion on them, really. It depends on what you do. Like, I would never get addicted to anything. I've smoked, I've done weed, and I've also done something else which I'm not, I don't really would like to release because I've got some family members that watch this shit. But yeah, I did something recently on the weekend, and that was pretty sick, but it's expensive, and I don't really find it that amazing. It's just something like I'm not going to go out and do it all the time. If someone asked me to do it with them, I'm probably not going to say no, but I'm not really one to succumb to peer pressure, and yeah, it's a very touchy topic really, but thanks for asking anyway. A question from Hallows, what's your favourite game that's not COD? I don't know really. I'd like to play League of Legends a lot. That's good fun, but I'm pretty shit at it. Also, any game in the Final Fantasy series, that's really what got me into like a lot of gaming. Yeah, I used to play the absolute shit out of that. When I had the PS2, I think I played through Final Fantasy X about like 18 times. I would have racked up at least 500 hours on that game. And last question that I've got from Caesar. What do you do outside of COD and YouTube? I've a lot of people, because I'm on Xbox and Skype a lot of the time in my life, and I only do it because I enjoy it. Really, I wouldn't waste my time playing games and shit if I didn't, enjoy it or have a purpose with it. But outside of COD and YouTube, I go to uni. I'm studying graphic design and hopefully transferring to architecture next year. I didn't do too well in high school because I picked girls over, a girl, stupid bitch now, over over exams, and didn't get into the course I wanted to, which is, just something I had to take on the chin, and yeah, kind of move into it from there. But so yeah, hopefully I'll be studying that next year. I also work in a restaurant. I used to be a kitchen hand, but now I've worked my way up to the food sort of kind of thing. Like I can probably cook about 80-90% of the meals on the menu. And yeah, that's what I do. I try to go to the gym, 5 days a week. I'm on this new thing that's, trying to make them goons. And yeah, I guess that's pretty much it. I usually go out a lot of the time Wednesday night, because obviously I work in the hospitality industry. The hours are very weird. I usually work nights. And on a Wednesday, there's a local club just near my house, and we usually just pop down there with a few of the guys from work, or a few of the girls and stuff like that. And also, I don't know, I really enjoy going out. But yeah, I also like staying in as well. So that's pretty much what I do. Alright, so thanks a lot, guys. If you'd like to see any more of these, let me know. Really ask anything. I'm probably one of the most open people I know, and really just don't give a fuck what people think anymore. So, ask away. I'll definitely do another one of these if you guys can give me the questions that you would like. Also, expect a lot of uploads in the next couple of days. I've got Chai's editing my Introducing the Force as we speak. Me and Walshy are going to start a new YouTube series on my channel, which is basically going to be picking out members of the Aussie COD community sort of thing, and basically just analyzing their personality and looks in a funny way. It's not meant to be offensive. It's just absolutely taking the piss, and I can't, it's just, if someone, it's going to be funny, so trust that. But yeah, thanks a lot, guys. Yeah, comment in the section what you want to see, and yeah, thanks a lot, guys.